Hey, calling to all you trucking companies out here. I want to talk to you about quality truck driver leads. I know it's something that we are all looking for if you're in the business. I'm sure you felt the pain out here of when these job boards and the saturated market that it is have been selling your leads that you're putting money towards. The quality that you're getting is just not what it used to be. And you're kind of stabbing in the dark to find out how do we get it. We know we have issues with over 70,000 shortage of truck drivers in the nation right now. We've got 97+% turnover rate, and an average truck driver sticking around for 3 months is just not going to cut it. It's costing anywhere from, probably overhead wise, if you looked at everything that went into it, what we've found through our research and running through a beta test in multiple companies out here, we're looking at anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 by the time you get that driver paid for and in the seat, and then to lose them in 3 months. So, biggest problem is lead, a quality lead, getting them to show up and getting them to stay. And so we want to talk a little bit about some of the success that we're having right now with major lead generation. I'm talking lead generation that's costing 30 cents to 75 cents. Anything under $3 is what we're averaging. And if you're in the market and you understand what it's costing for a lead, and I'm just talking about buying a lead, you're looking at anywhere from $20 to $100 right now for a truck driver lead. It's so competitive, so saturated on these job boards and a lot of things that are happening out here. So I want to tell you something. If you're feeling that pain, I totally understand, and we've got some definite solutions for you, and it's proven. My name's Josh Hicks, by the way. I've been in the business for over 20 years, specializing in recruiting and lead generation, and it took over 8 years. I started 20 years ago. It took over 8 years to finally figure out that I had to figure out how to generate leads, and we've done that now. In about 12 years ago, we switched over into the full media company and taking a lot of our clients and people. We've been successful about generating some of the best leads out here in the right way, from the very ground level of branding yourself. This lead is yours, secured, and it's branding you. So, for instance, we have a lot of campaigns. You can see a lot of numbers here, and I want to talk a little bit about what I've done here. You're looking at this. Take, for instance, you can look at $28,000 leads, $28,000 in value of leads today. So I'm valuing a lead at $1,000. This is low. I mean, if you're paying third-party recruiting companies out here, the average is $1,500 on the market right now. So that is averaging anywhere from $1,500 to $5,000 a higher. Now, if you're a smaller company, you may have not gotten into this yet, but that is the average that's going out here in the market today, and it's pretty expensive. Now, what we're doing is we're generating this many leads, and we're doing it on $1,000. Let's just say that the lead is worth $1,000. Again, I think that is undervalue what the lead really is worth out here, but $28,000 today. We're sitting at 10:30 a.m. So it's really early. So we're ahead of the game right here. You can say 35,000, 55,000, 590,000. So this is stacked up. This is kind of going through somewhat of a funnel to getting them processed. So these are, in about a month and 14 days, I think. A month and 14 or 15 days right now. So a month and a half, you're looking at roughly, probably by the time you counted this up, over 700 leads we were able to produce for this one client here. And you could just see just lots of different leads. I mean, we've got all kinds of, this one will go on and on and on and on, but you can see that these leads are coming in. We want to show you proof. So we're going to put, we're going to show you actually things that are happening out here rather than just talking about it. But we're very successful about getting these leads. Now, an average lead, like I was talking about, $20 to $100 today when you're buying from boards and different things. It's just outrageous, saturated. A lot of times those candidates are not coming directly in to you. They've probably got several other companies that they've already signed up with. Again, when you go here, you're still going to run into leads that are going to these other job boards, but more of them, this is going into the social media, digital media platforms, and this is doing it the right way. We're not boosting jobs here, and a lot of that, you lose a lot of money by boosting jobs. You won't see the success that you need to see. This is by really in-depth hyper geo-targeting to your candidate, what you're looking for in specific locations that will help you gather those that you really want, that really want to see you as well. We have several different tests and things we do that is like no other out here. We're really considered more of a coaching media company because we know we implement SEO, keyword search through video, content, copyright, and it's just pure branding for you. So we may have really talked to a crowd of, in cases like this, believe it or not, we've probably touched over 40,000 plus drivers that are actually true truck drivers that have touched this to get, your 700 leads or so. The good thing about it is just touching leads. It doesn't cost you anything because they're viewing it, but they're not going through the process. And so this is where we really start testing this process through a series of activity that is shown. We have markers that is proven, and we've put to the test for over a decade now that we know that this is going to get your lead costs down. So really wanted to visit with you, and I mean, if you're looking for leads, and if you're in the business and you're a trucking company, a successful trucking company, the average turnover here is, in the industry right now is 97 plus. I've been with many companies that, they're dealing with 100, 130, 150. There's some key things that we'll work with you on that we know that work when it comes to retention as well. We're not just a media company. Like I said, I've been 20 years in the business, top recruiting firm for many years, as well as we've got retention pieces that we work with. All that comes along with this when we do media for you. And I'm talking about full media, hyper geo-targeting, ad management from every platform out here in the media, social media platforms, through copyright strategy, video strategy. All that is a part of this. And I'll tell you this, it's we have some of the most affordable pricing that you're going to ever get out here. I started out 20 years ago in one of the biggest Fortune 500, learning about this business and coming out to be an agency and then into media, and have seen about every which way. I've owned trucks, owned fleets, owned brokerages, owned media companies, been a part of a lot of different projects that I've got to see the ins and outs on. So we're from all the way from the best and most efficient way of processing and going through this. We know what kind of leads and how to get them. Why waste your time out here on job boards or media companies that have no background in lead generation for truck driving? With 20 years of experience out here with proven concepts, and first we did it on our own to lead generate for one of the biggest recruiting firms out here, and then into a full-time media company out here. We're implementing that into our clients. So get in on this. If you're looking for lead generation, the call to action really is just this. I mean, there's a survey down here, a link of a survey that kind of helped me understand where you are as a trucking company. And then it really just pulls a calendar up, my calendar, which you can select a time, any time that works for you. That way you can work around your schedule based on what is open on mine. Select that time. You're not going to lose to jump on a strategy call to see if we have synergy, to see if we have the ability to connect on this. And give me a little bit of time to show you why we're unique to any other media company out here. We specialize in transportation, okay? We focus on transportation and lead generation for truck driver leads. So if this is of interest to you, then sign up. Just click the thing there. There's a little form just to fill out to let me know what you're, where you're at as a company, and then just set a time for me. I'll jump on the phone with you and we'll get going. If it's not for you, no hard feelings, no worries. You've got some solution that may be working now. Come back to it if it's not. If you're in need of drivers, this is not going to hurt you in every which way to get in, because it's going to put a full team. We average about 7 to 10 individuals that will work, and believe it or not, you'll be very surprised by what the cost is and the things that we have. So it's just throwing that out there. You couldn't get one person to work for you for full time for what we're doing here. In fact, probably the average commission out here, it's definitely under 2. We can get you started at under 2 of the average commissions that are paid to third-party recruiters out here just to get you started out here. You'll want to increase that as we start gaining momentum, but we have ways to get in here that's very affordable and it'll put you in a great position. So sign up down below. If again, if it's not for you, no hard feelings, but looking forward to those that it is, and looking forward to getting on that call. Until then, we will see you on the other side.